What's up, Polo Nerds? Today we are building an Arena Creamy shaft. These shafts are going back to the old DIY days. You're going to need to get the Connect, which comes with the shaft, and the shaft it comes with the 919, which is the black, more tournament-ready version, and then the white 1019, which is their pickup version. For this project, you're going to need a hacksaw, a 3mm Allen wrench, a pipe cutter, a Sharpie, some sort of drill to drill out the head, and a noodle. So what's different with the Arena shafts is that the inside is not threaded. So you need to get the drop nut of the Connect in there so you have something for the bolt to thread into. So to get the drop nut in, you're going to want to screw the bolt all the way through. This is going to come into play when you're measuring out what to cut. So make sure that it's all the way in as far as it goes. To insert the drop nut, you want to go from the top of the shaft, take the drop nut with the head, with the bolt screwed in all the way, head first, drop it down, and wait for that boop. Now that the drop nut is inserted, you're going to want to take your noodle, you're going to push it in there and wait until it is touching the drop nut. Take your Sharpie, mark on your noodle where the shaft ends. So you'll see that the drop nut is that far away up your shaft. Now what you want to do is you want to take your noodle, place it on your shaft, place the marking at the end of your shaft, and now you know where you need to be cutting from. So you know that the shaft goes to about right here. So make a mark on your shaft. Whoop, broke the noodle. So here's our mark where we need to cut from. I'm going to give it a little bit further to make sure that I don't cut off too much. Remember, it's always best to cut off not enough than too much because you can't go back. So I'm making another mark. I'm getting my pipe cutter on there. And we are ready to cut. All right, now we're ready to cut this end of the shaft, but before we do that, make sure to take the drop nut out. Simple plop on the ground and it should pop right out. We are going to put ridges in the shaft to create teeth so that it can dig into the head. However you want to do this, make your cuts. I'd get like 6 lines in here like you're cutting a pizza, but however you do, just make sure you're being safe and you don't slip and cut your hand. As you can see, I didn't go very deep on each one. We're just trying to create some texture to bite into the head. Now it's time for the real installment of the drop nut. So this time, get the bolt as far out as you can. We're gonna drop it in, boop, and now you can see the bolt on the other side. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it tight. If you had a piece of string, that would be even better to get some more leverage. And it's in there, snug. We'll be mounting a 5-inch good head to the Arena shaft today. And as you can see, the pilot hole is too small, so we're gonna have to drill that out to make it fit. The easiest way to do that is with one of the allosaurs from Roger. Makes it super easy, it's handheld. Just dig in there and you bore it out. Make sure you're going with this larger pilot hole or you'll be in trouble later on. I'm going to about a 12. We'll see how this works. So I actually stepped up to a 14 and had to do a little bit of edging with the 16. Don't go too far though. You don't want it to be too big so that your head is sloppy. So once you've got that hole drilled out, you've got the head on, go ahead and get that bolt in. Grab your 3, tighten that sucker down. Remember, you just want to go for a hand tighten. Once it feels good and secure, that's it. You've got your shaft. Plug it up however you like. Use a grip or tape to create the grip that you like. You're ready to play some polo.